Hey guys, it's Jiha, and today we are designing an OC. So if you've never heard of the term OC, basically it stands for original character. This is a sort of unplanned collab with Lucia Art. I'll link her channel and the video I'm referring to in the description, but she made a video where she had her Instagram followers help her design an OC. I just thought, you know what, I'll just use a random generator. So we're making an OC to go along with Iris, the parrot woman that Lucia designed a few weeks ago. So basically, her story is that she worked on a port island where lots of boats came in. A group of pirates come to her island and they trick her into stealing a book from a wizard that lives on the island, and the wizard is angry with her and turns her into a parrot for stealing the book from them. And then she goes to the pirates for help, and the sorcerer that's on the crew is not able to turn her completely back into a human, but using the book, he's like trying to make her back into a human, basically. He or she, I don't know, that character hasn't been designed. So Lucia's idea was that she and her subscribers could make a whole story. So today I'm going to make an OC to go along with it. Well, I was going to ask Extra Feathers to draw it, but that's too much work. So instead, I'm going to draw it. He's going to be a worm. What color should we make him? I don't know, maybe like green, sort of reminiscent of an inchworm. That is way too long for an inchworm. So basically, the worm is a bookworm that lives in the book that Iris stole from the wizard. And yeah, he's now magic. He was originally a regular bookworm, but because he ate the magical glue of this magic book, now he's magic. Actually, I'm not sure if he's a boy or a girl, I guess. But, do inchworms have sex? I'm not even sure. What are bookworms? Alright, so apparently bookworms are technically not worms, but larvae of insects. So, I guess it could have gender, because I believe some insects have gender. For now, we're just gonna assume that this particular species has, oops, I made another text layer instead of just, oh gosh, I always do that. Okay, so we're gonna start with randomly generating personality traits for our worm. So I got a list of quote-unquote positive personality traits from ideonomy.mit.edu/essay/traits.html, and I'm using minywebtool.com/randompicker, whatever, you can see the URL right there. So we're gonna pick some random character traits. Okay, profound. So first character trait. Oh, this font is difficult to read. Let's use Cambria. I love Cambria. It's one of my favorite fonts. Okay, profound. Okay, I'm gonna pick three quote-unquote positive. Appreciative. Okay, these are some strange primary personality traits, but okay. Why is my cursor so huge? Alright. And one more. Hardy. Okay. So as long as they don't contradict each other, I'm going to go with what the random generator gives me. So there's our three positive personality traits. Wow, masculine is listed as a positive personality trait? That's rather, is feminine on here? I bet it's not. Oh look, it's not. It's very sexist, ideonomy.com or whatever this website is called. Okay. Oh, he's quiet. Okay. Okay, that's really specific. Okay. This worm is idiosyncratic. I always spell that wrong. Is that correct? I think so. Okay. One more. Obedient. Okay. This is getting weird, guys. Negative traits. Okay, these better not contradict. Some of them might contradict. Neglectful. I mean, okay, I guess that could happen. Sordid? You know, I don't even know what that means. Oh, okay, so basically it means gross. Okay. I mean, that's fair, I guess. It's a worm, so it's a little mean, though. False. Okay, interesting. So, okay. Since we got false as one of the personality traits, I'm gonna equate that with dishonesty. Oh god. Okay, let's pick a name. So I'm gonna pick the first name that I can properly pronounce. Nope, don't know how to pronounce that. What the? Okay. Okay, I don't know if that's a boy name or a girl name though, so. Robin? That's a funny name for a worm, but okay. So, let's move that down. Okay, our worm is named Robin the Worm. Okay. And because this is a fantasy, story, we'll just pretend that it makes sense that Robin could, oh god, that's huge. Okay, there we go. Robin could just be a worm, even though, usually in real life, bookworms would be larvae. There is a character backstory generator. Let's see. Okay, his name is Robin. We're gonna say he's male. His age, I don't know. Okay, he's 26. His social class, don't know. Nationality, doubt that matters. Okay, he's a worm. He's a worm. He's profound and appreciative. Alright, to negative aspects. He's neglectful and dishonest. Oh, I spelled that correctly. Political leaning, he's a worm. Height. I mean, for a worm, shape. Ethnicity. What's my pet name? That doesn't matter, does it? Read me bio. Seriously? Okay, fine. Social class. He's a worm, so I suppose he's working class. He's Irish, apparently. He's a Jedi. I guess he's less than high school since he's a worm. Political leaning. Doubt he cares about politics. He's a worm. Ethnicity. Okay, he's a South Asian worm from Ireland that believes in the Force. And my pet name. My name. What the? Why they give him a... Okay, his full name is apparently Toby... Oh, forgive these Victoria's Secrets ads. I don't know what that's about. He's a profound health center receptionist who's obsessed with reading. Okay, yeah, he liked reading. He's a 26-year-old health center receptionist who enjoys cycling, baking, and vandalizing bus stops. He's profound and appreciative, but also can be very neglectful and a bit dishonest. He's an Irish Jedi. He didn't finish school. He's allergic to wool. He's obsessed with reading. Physically, Toby's in pretty good shape. He's average height with walnut skin, gray hair. Okay, I'm ignoring that. He has a tattoo of a bookshelf on his lower back. I'm freaking dead. He grew up in a working class neighborhood. He was raised by his mother, his father, having left when he was young. He is currently single. His most recent romance was with a legal secretary called Misty Cody Jordan, who was the same age as him. They broke up because Toby's snappiness caused too many rows. Toby's best friend is a health center receptionist called Keely Davison. They are inseparable. He also hangs out with Kevin Peterson and Darcy Moran. Why are these names so white? They enjoy hockey together. Oh, I guess he's in Ireland. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, okay, I'll take some of this, and then we'll edit it so that it fits a worm. Okay. Toby, Dakota, Robin, tell us about yourself, sir. This is so funny. I can't. Toby, Dakota, Robin, the worm, I guess. What? Why is this comma so far away from... Is there a space here, or is this just how far away commas are? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I mean, I guess we could change his color to walnut with... Give him some hair. Hold up. Okay. What color's a walnut? Like that, maybe? Alright. Okay, so he has some walnut skin. Okay, that looks weird. Hold up. Alright, that's gray. I guess we'll just give him some hair. Alright, I think that's good. And brown eyes. Okay, he's a very dull-looking dude, but that's okay. I'm not looking up the average height of a bookworm because I don't care enough. He has a tattoo of a bookshelf on his lower back. That I'm going to leave there because you're probably not going to be able to tell what this is. Okay, so here's his tattoo. There it is. Alright. He grew up in a working class neighborhood, raised by his mother, his father having left when he was young. Oh, that's tragic. He's currently single. His most recent romance was with a legal secretary called Misty Cody Jordan. I mean, let's say was with a worm called Misty Cody Jordan, who's the same age as him. Okay, so we also know that he's snappy. Toby's best friend is a health center receptionist named Keely Davison. We'll just change that to worm. Or, I mean, let's make it a different bug. Let's make it a spider. Oops, a spider. A spider called Keely Davison. They are inseparable. He also hangs around with Kevin Peterson and Darcy Moran, his extremely white friends. They enjoy hockey. Let's write out a better bio here. I'm American, so I'm spelling things the American way. Alright, so I guess this is kind of giving you guys a little clue into how I build characters. But anyways, now we're going to integrate his backstory and his personality traits so that everything meshes together nicely, because your personality is largely shaped by your experiences. So, yes. Okay, so here we go. I think this pretty much encompasses everything. Toby's mother and father were humble worms living next to a thriving sheep farm in Ireland. The farmer was an avid sports fan and cyclist, so the Robins were naturally interested in these things too, as there wasn't much available entertainment in their poor working-class worm neighborhood located in an old discarded almanac, where the other worms ostracized them for being South Asian immigrants. It was soon discovered that young Toby had an allergy to wool, so Toby tried to stay indoors as much as possible. He was a quiet child, as he had little opportunity to socialize because of his crippling wool allergy, and his many idiosyncrasies made him an easy target for bullies, causing him to withdraw further. Eventually, Toby became very bored, as he had read the almanac many times over at this point, and Toby became restless and started to become interested in finding other books to expand his knowledge. Though he had always been an obedient child, his parents could not prevent his repeated journeys to the local library. For a while, this caused friction between Toby and his parents, as they couldn't understand why he was suddenly sullen and rebellious, and he couldn't understand why they couldn't give him a little freedom, especially to do something that would make him smarter, and maybe even as smart as a human. Because of Toby's quiet nature, his parents were always shocked when he snapped at them suddenly. He had a tendency to bottle up his feelings until they manifested as snapping at the worms he cares about. Finally, he and his parents were able to come to an agreement, as Toby explained that he will always be very appreciative of the sacrifices they made immigrating to Ireland, but that he wants to be able to make full use of the opportunities that their sacrifices would provide. Finally, the family decided to move, Toby's father going out to scout out land. Unfortunately, he never returned, having been run over by a bus while scouting a storm drain for soggy books. After Toby and his mother received the news, Toby gained an everlasting hatred for bus stops and loves to see them vandalized and in disrepair. After his father's death, Toby and his mother decided to move to a new book in the city of Sheeptown Library, which was a labyrinth compared to Toby's childhood almanac. Their first home there was the ultimate guide to Star Wars, where Toby learned all about the Jedi religion. One of their neighbors, a spider called Keely Davison, became one of his best friends. Their next home was a book on free healthcare, which gave him a dream to become a health center receptionist. In his teenage years, Toby started dating a local girl called Misty, but they broke up eventually because of Toby's snappiness causing conflict. After Toby's mother died of old age, he became distraught and buried himself in his books, neglecting all of his responsibilities and avoiding reality at all costs, preferring to read. Toby became obsessed with the pursuit of data as a distraction from his grief. Desperate to help his friend, Keely suggested that they backpack around the world and find a cool new book to settle in. They got matching tattoos on their backs and sojourned to the local Barnes & Noble's clearance sale, where they took up residence in a magic book that would later belong to a wizard. For now, they just heartily eat the magic glue and unknowingly gain immortality and the capacity for human speech. Toby is just rejoicing in the new information, and by the time the wizard of the pirate crew meets him, has become quite arrogant in his knowledge, and, as he and Keely have eaten away some of the pages, enjoys flaunting the knowledge he has over the humans who can't learn from eaten pages. His falseness and dishonesty is sometimes in sport, but if he genuinely dislikes a human, he may be malicious about it and try to trick them. So, I forgot profound. And, pretentious profundity. There we go. So he thinks he's profound. Is he? He just thinks he is. Alright, appreciative, check. Hardy, eats heartily, check. Quiet, check. Idiosyncrasies, didn't mention any of them, but mentioned that he has some, so check. Obedient, check. Neglectful, check. Sorted, I mean, I think that's self-explanatory because he's a worm. No offense to worms, I mean, I don't mind worms, but some people do, so. False and dishonest, check. Age 26, I don't know if that's worm years or human years, but whatever. So there's our OC for the luciaartocverse. Alright, so I'm not going to polish this piece of writing because that's annoying. Gotta say, it's pretty fun to randomly generate qualities for an OC. Would I do this to make OCs for any, like, serious writing? Never, but it's fun. Yeah, he's done, guys. And yeah, I believe Lucia is open to anyone adding to her universe, so if you guys are interested in doing so, you can use the tag luciaartocverse. At least I think that's what we're using. I'm not sure. I suggested that to her, but I'm not sure if we're actually going with that or not. I'll let you know in the comments if it changes. And yeah, that is about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Give this video a thumb up if you enjoyed it. And, ew, I don't like this color. I was just trying to give it a little splash of color, you know. That's better. Alright. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you want me to make more OCs, I am always willing to make more OCs. Yeah, leave a comment down below what you think of Toby, Dakota, Robin, the worm. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!